you get a buff, and you get a buff, and you get a buff, and you stay the same. Before we have this discussion on who I think should be buffed and nerfed in the final patch of Dragon Ball FighterZ, please tell me who you want to be buffed and nerfed in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Now, let's get into it. What's up, guys? I got the Pencil, and here we are to discuss who shall be buffed and who shall be nerfed in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Except, it's the final patch, and except, I kind of don't want anyone to be nerfed, so let's hop right into it. So here's the whole tier list. Already. I don't know why I want to say but here's the entire thing. And here's the thing. Y'all may be shocked, but there isn't any nerfs here. Mainly because I feel like we're in a weird state. A lot of other people have been saying this, so I'm not really woke right now. I don't have any extra fiery hot takes, but I think we need to stop nerfing characters and just start buffing them. Like, the main thing is, you always see a Broly. You always see a Gohan. Heck, you always see Base Vegeta. You always see Kid Buu. Why? Because the characters are good. And why would you play a character that's not good? Like, that's the thing. The reason you run into to be fair, some characters aren't really the best, but they just get played a lot. Online, especially. Like, you take a look at someone on the lines of a Blue Gogeta, he ain't really the best. Man needs a little bit of support. It's just that people like me are bad. So we lose to Blue Gogeta a lot. And those people who play Blue Gogeta online keep playing him because they have no reason not to. They're winning with them. Why not? But the thing is, in terms of actual, like, oh, I think this character needs help. Oh, I think this character doesn't need help. Like, I'd say all the top tiers, which I'll go into my own, like, tier list in a separate video. Because, to be fair, I do have, like, that's the thing. Like, my tier list isn't too different from a lot of people's, but it is different enough that I think I should make one of my own. Especially for the last, like, few, I guess, weeks, because we're in July. It's supposed to come out sometime in August. So my last season 3.5 tier list. I will release that because, to be fair, this is not aligned with my tier list thoughts at all. These are just characters I think need support or like extra stuff or something to save them, really. Like, you see the tiers, like, don't touch, help them out a bit, buff please, need extra support, and save them, please. So honestly, we have a few that don't need to be touched. And let's just start with them. Broly, Z Broly. And the thing about Broly is, like, you don't have to touch him. He's fine. And I know that sounds weird, but I feel like he's in a spot that's similar to Gotenks, where, like, they have things about them that you absolutely hate. Once you get hit by Gotenks, you get knocked down to that Ghost Oki, you're done, son. You can't mash against Broly, because everything has armor. Everything and their mama's mama has armor. And to be fair, that's annoying. But as long as you ain't like, Broly is very annoying to deal with, I'll admit. But just like UI Goku last patch, like, you could learn to deal with it. And this is coming from a person who didn't learn to deal with it yet. Like, I'm still struggling. Like, I don't know if y'all have come out to the streams, but y'all have seen me run into Z Brolys before. I still struggle and get washed half the time. But the thing is, I know I can adapt. I can probably outplay Z Broly. Z Broly isn't broken. He's just very, very good. And that's what I want the whole cast to be. Like, a lot of people are saying the game's super balanced right now. And I sort of get what they mean. You can sort of play anybody you want, even characters that people consider the worst. But the thing is, you don't want to do that if you want to win. And I mean, like, online or in tournament. You want to play top tiers. Because why not? So make everyone top tier. Instead of having everyone be viable, everyone can be played. That's because a lot of the characters play similarly in this game. I'm so sorry. Since a lot of characters play pretty much the same in this game, you can just have them all be top tier. And let the main reason I want everyone to be top tier, really, is just so we can have more interesting games to watch. This is no offense. I love watching ranked videos. Like Lotus Asakura, Dato Doya, Cloud 805, like all these different YouTubers, they have great ranked videos where they run into the same characters over and over again. Because the same characters are either good or just played a lot. But to be fair, I want everyone to be good and played a lot, especially in tournament, because tournament would be more interesting if we could have, like, yo, can you imagine if there was a top tier Frieza? I know it would be annoying, but still, like, that's the thing. You could do things with this cast. But let me just go into, before I go into character specifics and why I would want, let's just cover each tier. Don't touch these two. They're fine. I know Gotenks is very, very annoying for some people because obviously Ghost Oki. Once again, you can learn to deal with it. I haven't learned to deal with it properly. I just mash. I'm not even going to lie to you. I mash or I snap because I haven't run into a good enough Gotenks that, like, actually punishes me for Ghost Oki. So I'll learn as I get higher into the ranks and run into actual good players. So then you have Z Broly. Once again, if you try not to mash and you're looking out for the command grabs, or like trying to read the command grabs, at least trying to constantly jump out, you can sort of stay out of a Broly's way. And honestly, as oppressive as his Ki blasts are, Get you a Trunks, bro. Get you a Trunks. Get you a, well, to be fair, actually, don't get you a Trunks. If he has Power Shell up, you're kind of done, son. But get you someone who can, like, kind of ignore Broly Ki Blast after a while. Like, get yourself a Blue Goku, bro. Where is he? Get yourself a Blue Goku. Or get yourself any character with, like, anything that deals with Ki Blast well, get you one of them. Throw it out against Z Broly. Make sure they have decent sized normals, and bada bing, bada boom. So, like, bring yourself a Gogeta, bro. Buy yourself a Gogeta. He's only $5.99. Is he $5.99? Is he $5.99 or $4.99? I think he's $5.99. I'm not sure. But get yourself one of them. That would be smacking. Then you'll be doing good. Teen Gohan, the Missile Man. Like, you can just leave him be. I know that auto combo is nutty, but you don't have to shoot that man's legs. Like, you already shot this guy's legs. Where is he? You already shot this man's legs out. Don't shoot his sons out. He's fine. Let him be. The thing is, despite how good Gohan is and how great I think he is, you never see him, like, almost anywhere. I don't remember much of him at high level play. I don't remember seeing much of him online. And even when I was playing recently, I don't remember seeing much of him online. So he's really, really good, but he's not in that upper echelon of good that, like, everyone's playing him. So if anything, help him out a little bit. But that's me going a little bit nuts. He's obviously top tier for a reason. Then you have Base Goku. Like, he can leave Base Goku be. He doesn't need much. He doesn't need any nerfs. He doesn't need any buffs. He's in, like, ironically, Base Goku's in, like, the optimal spot I would want a top tier character. Like, yeah, if I had to say, like, how I would want the entire cast to bounce around, it's Base Goku level, not Super Saiyan Goku level. Like, once you give everyone that kind of power level, and you're perfectly fine. For Piccolo, I just don't like him. Don't touch him. Like, I don't want to nerf him, but, like, darn, he's annoying for me to fight. Mainly because I'm slow. My reaction speed is not the most insane. So, like, I'll get hit by the most basic Piccolo stuff. And obviously that orb is nutty, but it's not nutty enough to be nerfed. Help him out a bit. For Android 17, this is sort of just like for me. I'd say he sort of lacks in some... What's the area I'm looking for? Like, I'd say a full screen Android 17. Sure, he can get in on you pretty quickly, especially with Lariat. But, like, as long as you're mobile, as long as you know how to move in the game, you're kind of good against him. It's once he gets you in the close range and makes you block and starts pulling you in block strings, that's when he starts to get annoying. I think that becomes a lot of characters like Cell. Take a look at Cell. Cell is very, very good once he gets in your face. But I'd say, like, he's good in mid-range too because he has those big boy buttons, dude's tall as heck. But in terms of actual, like, long-range capabilities, you don't really get much out of Cell. You're very much like, oh, well, I'm here now. Time to try not to die. And, like, as a person who started playing Cell recently, long-range Cell kind of, I mean, to be fair, I'm not that good. So, this could be off for me. The long-range Cell kind of sucks. Like, if he doesn't have assists and you can't get in, oh, well, buddy, you're not really doing that. Because, look at you, I'm rather confident in my speed, you know. Isn't that impressive on getting in? Like, you get 2H almost every single time. Trust me, I know from personal experience. And, like, the thing is, the block strings are good, the loops are good, the level 3 mix is amazing in the corner. Like, he has a lot of good stuff. That's why I say help him out a little bit. Give him that extra little boost. Same thing with 17. Like, I don't know, maybe give him an extra key block. I don't even know how to save 17. I'll need to think on that one more. 21, I think she just needs more SKD, more sliding knockdown, because like she doesn't. Like, it's kind of just annoying at that point. Like, I love finishing her. Well, that's whoa, Paul. But the thing, well, see, is that a Paul? I can't go into depth on it. But the thing is, Android 21. The main thing is, unless you have 3 bars, you can't really knock down with her. Like, I mean, you can, but it's not in a way you'd want to. So I'd say, like, just give her SKD off, like, her medium quarter circle back. That's it. There you go. That's the entire solution. Like, I don't know. There's nothing else you really need to do with her. She already has pretty good mix off the level 3. She already has a good neutral game. I'm just bad with it, and I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to get better at it. But she has a great neutral game, great mid-range, super big buttons with great frame data. Like, all she needs is a little bit of SKD, and then she's like this dude. But except not as good as this dude. But speaking of people who need a little bit of help, Blue Goku main crying out for help here. Please, just give my man, like, just extend the range of his Lariat a bit. That's it. Same thing with Gogeta. That's all I really need. Make his Lariat range a little bit longer. Both of these things are too short. Like, the key bust and vulnerability, nice. Make it longer. I'm not saying make it Bardock, EX Lariat longer. But, like, darn. If I'm mid-range, what am I supposed to do? Like, well, at least with Gogeta mid-range, you have some buttons. What Gogeta lacks is the long range, which is why I say make his Lariat longer. But for Goku, my man, Oh man has nothing. Like, unless your opponent is actively asleep, you are not hitting him with full auto combo, which is really the only mid-range thing you can do. Medium Lariat doesn't do enough for me, but that's just me. This comes from a former blue, well, I still say I'm blue Goku main. He's just like swapping in and out. Roshi, it says super dash, bro. Just give him something. I mean, not really give him something else. Just restore him a little bit. Give him back his DP. That's all the man needs. You like Goku? Just restore him to a previous patch. I know, everyone hated him previous patch, myself included, but I wanted to play it. No, I'm kidding. But the thing is, just make him a little bit stronger. Janemba, just make him easier. That's it. Make his combo routes a little bit easier. Like, the man's super complicated. That's the only thing. Jiren, make his command grab faster. Like, y'all know what I'm here for. Kid Buu, give the man some damage. I know, he mixes you out of your shoes, socks, and underwear, but still, everyone deserves a little bit of love and a little bit of damage, because golly, that man hit you for nothing. But to be fair, he hits you very often. Like, I get the trade-off there, and his assists are stupid, like, every single one of them, but just give him a little bit more damage. I'm not saying, like, give him, I don't know, like, Zamasu damage. Where is he? Don't give him, like, Zamasu damage, but, like, he should be doing more than what he's doing now. Krillin, I don't even know what to buff with Krillin. Like, I don't know, give him more level 3 knockdown. I feel like he's, like, on the verge of top tier, because he has a super dummy good assist. He has beam. He has one of the fastest beam in the game, just in neutral in general. He has, like, better range now, but he's missing a little bit. In fact, give him more damage on his Destructo Disc, because there's nothing really to incentivize you to use that unless you're, like, they're very, very low. So I'd say give him more reason to use that. Base Vegeta, I'd say just... See, I'm not even sure what to do with Base Vegeta. In fact, you may just want to not... See, the only reason... Give Base Vegeta back his rocket kick from last patch. He didn't deserve it. Like, there's some things that happened last patch, and I'm like, why? Why'd you shoot him? Like, there's no reason for you to have shot that man. But you shot him. I don't know why. Just give him back his rocket kick. That's the only thing he needs. Everything else is fine. Let him be weak in the mid-range. He needs something. That's the thing. Baby... I don't know, maybe, like, give him more super dash and vulnerability on the, 236S. That's about it. Because other than that, he's pretty solid. Like, as long as you don't know how to deal with Baby, which is super dash. Super dash wants assist, really, because he still has the quarter circle. See, I say 236S, like, I know what I'm talking about in terms of, like, button notation, but I really don't. So, really, just help a man out a little bit. Like I said with Gogeta already, just give him more range on his Lariat. He just needs a little bit more help. Then we have 18. Give her some mobility. For, like, a character that is really good once they hit you, they have a super hard time getting to you. Like, if you run away from an Android 18, coming from an Android 18 player myself, you're super hard. You literally have to wait for your opponent to come to you. Or you have to do some dumb stuff like super dashing. You have to super dash constantly to try and stay in your opponent's face. If your opponent runs from you, especially if you're fighting anything like this dude right here, or anyone who can, like, ignore Ki Blast, essentially, like this dude, any person who can ignore Ki Blast, or just has an ability to get in on you from crazy long range, you're done, son. Like, there's nothing you can do. Everything else about 18 is fine. The mix, good. If your opponent's asleep, you can get them with command grab. Like, there's ways to hit them and knock them down and then get them into the crazy 17 mix, even though there's ways to deal with the crazy 17 mix. So I think she's fine for the most part, but give her some mobility. I'm not sure how you would do that, but give her some mid-air mobility. That's what she needs the most. Beerus, Beerus, he's fine. Just, like, this is gonna sound weird. Make it easier for him to hit you the first time. That's it. Because the thing is, once Beerus knocks you down, he's annoying to deal with, especially a good Beerus. A good Beerus will keep you down in that corner forever. But the thing is, that Beerus will always struggle with hitting you, especially on his own. DBS Broly. I think he's fine for the most part. Just fix his frame data a little bit more. Like, he's very negative on a lot of things. Just remove that. Cooler, give him a 2L low. That's it. I'm just going to say what everyone else says. Give him a 2L low. It looks like his 2L should be a low anyway. If you gave that man a 2L low with the Ki Blast and vulnerability, with everything else he has, sure, he doesn't have a command grab, but he could mix you then. Because the thing is, if you are patient against Cooler, and this is coming from a person who's horrible at blocking, you can block Cooler for a minute, like a hard minute, like a minute and a half, even with assist. Like, you can block Cooler for a while. Mainly because he has nothing really to, like, open you up. You mainly just block, and then watch out for the occasional high. And that's about it. Sure, 6M always jacks you up, but still, that's any character. Give Cooler something special. Kefla, she's kind of just... spice her up. Just, like, give her a little bit of sauce, and that's about it. Vegito, I mean, I know everyone's saying Vegito's top tier, but, like, help me mix with him. That's it. I used to play Vegito a lot, but then I realized I just couldn't open people up. Like, and no one respects tick throw. No one respects tick throw. No one respects no one respects 2L. Like, you have to just hope your opponent's willing to respect you, because if not, they are mashing. And if they don't mash, you just go into a regular box string and that runs out, and then you're just like, oh, well, time to try again. 16. I hate to say it. Don't restore him to a season 1 self. See, that's what I think like the limit of broken is. Like, if you want to be hectic, if you want to give Broly a little bit of a rival, then restore him to a season 1 self where he was just absolutely busted. But mainly, you can keep him as is, because I play a lot of games with a 16 player, and he usually watches me anyway. But give that man a little bit of meter gain, and I feel like he would slide a lot higher. Ginyu, I don't know, give him a better way to defend himself. If you're in a Ginyu's face and they cannot do anything, it sucks to suck for them. Like, they have to come in on a switch or something. If you escape a Ginyu knockdown, it's your turn to play the game, buddy. That's it. So give him a little bit something more. I feel like, once again, this sort of comes down to the frame data issue, and also the fact that I'm trained against it now. Now I will jump constantly. The best way to beat a Gogeta is to jump. Like, I was always bad with mid-air mobility, and I still am, but once you start jumping against Gogeta, the full screen 2M doesn't do anything. The command grab doesn't do anything. You just can't stay still on the ground against Gogeta, because you'll likely get hit by one of those two options. But if you're in the air, if you're constantly coming at that Gogeta's throat, he can't do much. Hits, Hito-san. I don't know, mainly just make my man a little bit faster, give him a little bit something extra. I know people were talking about his ground counter, but I don't know what to do with hit. That's the thing, I don't run into enough hits online to really know what to do to fix hit, other than, like, make him a little bit speedier. Give him a little bit more reason. Give you a little bit more reason to fear to block hit. Like, I shouldn't just have to stand there, hold up back, and then wait for that slow, what is it, like 26 frames, 25 frames? Like, as slow as Jiren command grab slow, but even more, like, at least with Jiren command grab, it's like a more subtle motion, but hit literally steps back, lifts his foot up into the air, and tries to stomp you, bro. Like, no one's getting hit by that. I have been hit by that before, so I am nobody. So the thing is, just make that a little bit faster. Give him a little bit more reason. Give me reason to be scared of hit more often, because as long as I'm not dumb and super dashing, which I will still do anyway, I'm not getting hit by hit, which is bad for hit. Majin Buu, once again, he sort of falls into the, at least in my mind, he falls into the Janemba problem, where they're both really good if you know how to play them, but just make them easier to play. So give them more easy access, essentially, because they're sort of like high risk, high reward, or like high investment, high reward, or even like mediocre reward. Because look at what you can get from these characters. I mean, Gotenks is kind of hard to play, but you get much more out of Gotenks than you would get out of either of these two. So give him a little bit of that. Tien, I still like Tien's bad. Just like make him a little bit more, not even mobile. What's the word I'm looking for? Make him a little bit more offensive. Like, I know he has high damage, but like, let the man do something to you more, where he can put you more blocks and make his own plus frames more. Let him use Chaozu a bit more. Like, this, give Tien a little bit more of everything, a little bit more sauce. You can keep his beam speed the same though. Blue Vegeta, no one likes Blue Vegeta, but no, I'm kidding. But actually, I'm not sure how to buff him. Make him base Vegeta. That's it. That's the only buff you have for Blue Vegeta. Yamcha, as much as I hate Yamcha, as much as I hate fighting Yamchas, man, you didn't have to buff him that. You didn't have to debuff him that hard. You didn't have to nerf my man that badly. Golly, give him back some speed. Like, just let him mix you. That's his whole thing. Like, you have Kid Buu mix you left, right, and center. Take your socks, take your shoes. Like, if you need to nerf Yamcha's damage, which he doesn't even have the best of damage anyway. If you need to nerf Yamcha's damage, but give him the mix back, do that. Fine. I don't know why y'all shot him that badly. For the save thems, just make him better. Give chip damage. Put chip damage in the game, and then Frieza gets way better. Zamasu, let him mix you better. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. The man he struggles to open you up, and you can punish him for everything he does. And I mean everything. Breathing, standing, fine dining, all that. Just, you can punish the mess out of Zamasu. Give him a little bit more freedom. Videl, reflect. That's it. Like, Videl has good options on her own, but that lack of reflect, especially when every other character, like, at least Roshi has some sort of substitute that is, like, possibly viable with his Ki Blast and vulnerability and stuff like that. But the dodge, bro, I'm just gonna keep mashing, so you better be dodging forever, because I'm literally just gonna keep swinging, and you're lucky to get hit. Base Vegeta, give him back his Season 1 assist. That's it. Give him back his Season 1 assist, and I feel like people will play him a lot more. Trunks, really, Trunks should be like, help him out a bit, but nah, I'm a Trunks main, bro. He's getting that save them. Just give him more hits done. Give him more hits done on, like, everything. Mainly just change, if you can give him more hits done on Change the Future and 2S. That's it. That's all I need. I can't confirm off of anything. One of my main tools in neutral, a safe tool, is my 2S and Change the Future. When I hit them, they always can tech way faster than I can react and then confirm. I know, it's scary, but give it to me. That's really it. Whoa! Did not mean to do that. Nappa the Rapper? I don't know, just save that, man. I have no idea. I've in all my years of playing fighters, I may have run into 2 Nappas. 2. That's it. That's all I remember. Give this man back his legs. Give him a prosthetic or something. Save this man's legs and return double supers to the game so he can actually do some damage. GT Goku, why'd y'all do this? Why'd y'all do him like that? All the man had left was the assist. Give him back the assist. Heck, restore him to a season 2 stuff. There's some characters I'm like, restore to season 1, restore to season 2, return to Monkey. Legit, let them have fun. You have these guys, and this dude, and this dude. And this dude, what was it about GT Goku that needed to get shot? I know he was dumb, stupid, but restore him, revive him, give him back to his full power. Goku Black, just stop making him Goku whack. Help him out. Give him some mix. What's the thing everyone suggests? EX teleport, let you choose the side. Do that. Ultimate Gohan, maybe either make him stronger in base without the level up, or make the level ups more worth it. Because honestly, he's just not. He just doesn't have it. And Bardock, just got power crept. Save that man. Revive him to his former status. And there you go. That's my list. That's me talking about it. I'm definitely going to go into, a full-on tier. I may even, heavily edit that tier list. And, go into depth on, every single character. See what I can do with them. See what I would change about them. See where I think they stand right now in this current season. But that may not be for a while. So, thank you so much for watching. Please put me your own list in the comment section down below. Who do you think you should be buffed? Who do you think you should be buffed? Who do you think should be buffed? Who do you think needs support? Who do you think needs that help? Tell me in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off.